Single-use plastics have become an issue in Canada and across the world. Let's see how these guys can help us right now. They're the Personal Product Guys. Personal Product Guys Incorporated. We have Eric Wilson with us right now. Hi, Eric.
Hey.
And Pat, good to have you. Pat Poitevin is with us as well. Nice to have you, sir.
Thank you for having us, Bill.
This is wonderful. Eric, tell us about this amazing company you've started up.
So PPG really orients around trying to really fix the environmental crisis that's kind of going around. So we're looking at helping businesses transition and becoming more eco-friendly, and we're really working with them to find solutions to really help their business operations and to help them find products and to really help them improve their eco footprint.
Good. How long have you been around for at this point?
So PPG has been around for almost a year now. Almost a year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Obviously gaining traction, and now's the time to jump on board with this because we do have an issue going on. And let's talk, Pat, about the growing problem. And you have some statistics as well.
Yeah, if you look at the global trends in terms of reducing the incident practice of plastics, the EU has banned over 10 single-use plastic items. And globally, people are asking for not just a recycling, but reduction of the use of it. Because if you look at the single-use plastics that you have, for examples, straws. Over 2 billion single-use straws are being used every year in Canada. Close to 2 billion in terms of cups.
Wow.
So, and if you look at certain studies, by 2050, some scientists are saying that we're going to have more plastics in the ocean than fish.
Okay.
So we need to take action now to be able to reduce that footprint.
Okay. More staggering statistics. What is it? 9% of plastics are actually being recycled?
In Canada, the study has shown that only 9% of plastics are being recycled because there's so many types of plastics. So it's not just about recycling plastic, but it's about reducing its use.
Okay, so Eric, tell me about your thoughts. The government of Canada obviously recently has mentioned that they're going to ban plastics. They put out this pledge. What do you think about that?
Let's do this one towards Pat.
Okay, Pat. Sure.
Because the government simply responded with the fact that consumers are asking the government to take a leadership role to try to mitigate and reduce the use of plastics. And I think it's coming from all over. If you look at the biggest movements out there are led by millennial generation because us older generation have part of the problem. We've been inundated by plastic, and now how do we reduce it? How do we deal with it? It's looking at technologies, looking at different trends, but it's also how to educate people how to use it.
Well, then let's talk then, Eric, about the eco-friendly solutions that you've got set up for businesses. Of course, that includes some of the products that you brought here with you today.
Yeah, certainly. So some of the stuff that we have, traditionally, a lot of you may have heard of a lot of restaurants and stuff using paper straws. I don't know if you've ever had the opportunity to use a paper straw.
Yeah.
And so sometimes you'll find a lot of the paper straws will start to disintegrate and break down right there while you're actually drinking it.
Yeah.
So we're kind of looking for better eco solutions. So one of the things we've actually found is something. It's actually something called a PLA straw, and these are actually fully made out of cornstarch. And some of these are actually, you can even make them out of like sugar cane, beets, potatoes, things like that. But these will hold up throughout the entire lifespan of your drink and everything.
So lots better than the paper straws then. A lot better. Okay.
Yes, definitely. Yes.
Good. Yep. Go ahead.
Yeah, because in terms of what's available, what we're looking for is the alternatives that are out there. Because PLA is eco-friendly in terms of it's not petroleum-based, and it can be biodegradable. And we're also looking at other alternatives out there. So one of our main mission is to look in terms of research as to what the products that are best suited for the customers and consumers out there.
Okay, well, let's talk about some of the other products as well, because not only are you talking straws, but I mean, obviously, food containers, very important. So what is different about these containers than ones that you'd see out there right now in the market?
So a lot of the ink and things that are used to go into this are actually also water-based. A lot of the glues and stuff are eco-friendly. The material it's actually used from is recycled materials. So you can see here, this is very, very fibrous. These are all actually made of recycled materials.
And it's compostable as well.
Yes.
Oh, that's good.
Fully compostable.
So you can recycle all these materials in their own way.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So what are you hoping then? You're hoping to get different businesses on board at this point?
Yeah, we're really looking to help help the community transition to eco-friendly products. That's what our goal is, to help them transition, look at some of the products they're using, and see what a better eco solution for them is.
Okay, and one of your main goals as well is to preserve the beauty of the city. You want to keep it nice.
Yes, definitely.
Well, because sustainability is everybody's responsibility. And if we can educate the businesses out there that are using single-use plastic, then it goes beyond simply selling a product, but it's also educating and being eco-friendly in terms of the mindset. Mm-hmm. And this is where we're focusing some of our attention. It's not just selling the product, but changing the way people are doing business and using.
Yeah, getting people on board to use stuff they can recycle and then actually do so at the same time. Okay, so I can imagine all the details, with only 15 seconds left here, Eric, can be found at your website.
Yes, everything. You can look us up, Personal Product Guys, and all the details. You can send us an email, and we'll get back to you right away.
You'll hook people up in a big way and save the environment. Thank you very much.
Excellent.
More daytime coming up.